Welcome back to the player career mode here on FC25. The Ballon d'Or has just been announced, as you can see there. Congratulations, Erling Haaland. No surprise that he's won the Ballon d'Or on this particular occasion. He's won it in every save we've done so far. The original player save file, and also in the manager mode at Manchester United and the manager mode at Everton. I believe he's won the Ballon d'Or in everything. Who knows, maybe we'll win the Ballon d'Or one day in this save. Saying thank you to those of you on the board behind me for your continued support. James Marston, thank you very much for joining the Patreon, James. Very much appreciate that. I have dropped you a message. Do get back to me if you can. Jay Pyle and Wayne Carter, thank you very much for your support in the comment section as well. We have some press conference questions. One actually is from Jay Pyle, which is very tongue-in-cheek and very well put together. So we'll get to that in a moment. But we're going to start with the game against Swansea. We're currently 4th in the table, trying to get promoted to the Premier League, which would be huge potentially for the save, because obviously you guys get the chance to vote for my future, but I imagine you guys would vote for me to stay at Burnley in the Premier League, having gotten promoted with them, if we're able to do so. If not, then maybe one of these current 4 would be the preference for you. But, of course, we still have a lot of time to go between now and the end of the season. So we will try and achieve whatever we can. Try and attract interest for as many clubs as we can to give you as many options as we can for a vote. Ready, steady, let's go play Swansea. Do drop the video a like if you're enjoying the save. I'd very much appreciate it. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any more content. Of course, there's more to you coming over on the F1 save as well over the weekend. I'll be live on Sunday on YouTube with more career mode and, of course, the manager mode at Everton. I know it's a black shirt, but it's their away kit. Everton is going strong over on the main channel as well. So plenty of content coming your way, and thank you for supporting all of it. Let's go and get a victory against Swansea, shall we? And try and keep the support for this save alive and kicking, as well as our promotion campaign. 65% conversion rate. That's not going to be easy, especially at Cam. And then just don't lose the bloody game. An 8.5 expected of me as well. Our form has been so good recently. We've been in the form of our lives, but I'm going to need to continue that to keep up with the manager's expectation. It looks like he's getting to the point now where he's expecting us to do that every week. And it's so tough to be putting in performance levels like that every week. If we did, then I imagine we would be challenging Erling Haaland for a Ballon d'Or. Josh Key into Ronald. Down the wing for Swansea here. Just run into trouble though. Jaden Anthony's getting the start on the left-hand side. Koleosho's dropped as well in the right-hand side. It's Nathan Redmond that's starting there today. I mean, we're in behind here. It's a good run. Just need to find the pass inside to Fleming, which we did, but the shot unfortunately was blocked and no goal comes from it. A good opening chance here for us today. Not able to be taken. Swansea fans in great voice, as you expect. Oh, I'm not quite able to find Fleming on this occasion, but he was offside anyway. Laurent Pires. Laurent again. Call for it here from Cullen. Quickly, fired into me. Jaden Anthony through that gap. Found well. Trying to get forward in support here. I'm onside just. Needs to get a ball in here, Jaden Anthony. He's got Lucas Pires there too. Pires could find me here, and he has done. And I've got support over here as well. Nathan Redmond tries the shot. It's blocked. And that's all we've mustered so far is blocked shots in the opening 37 minutes. My match rating is only a 6.4 because of that. The build-up's been okay, but we haven't really been that creative yet. We just passed it about a lot in the midfield and haven't been able to really threaten the Swansea backline, and certainly the goalkeeper. Here's Franco now trying to threaten at the other end. Giannelli with a shot, Jordan with a block, and Swansea gets a corner. And are we going to see us concede a goal rather than score one? Not yet. Can we get a tackle in here with Connor Roberts? The answer is no. Don't know whether Koleosho's not fit or not available, out of form. I don't know. Giannelli looking for the ball back to the edge of the box. Hopefully it's going to fall free for us here. Fleming is very isolated up there with a lot of Swansea defenders around him. We just haven't been able to get him involved yet so far today. He's barely had the ball. Try and feed him through here though. He's held it up nicely. He's got support. Cullen out wide here to Redmond. Redmond, I'll call for the cross. It's come my way. My header is on target. It's saved well, and that's the first. Oh, it's going to go in, is it? No! Jesus, Fisher, with the lightning reactions to lunge at my feet there. I was certain that was just going to bobble free for me, and we were going to score into an empty net. Laurent. Oh, the header came close. Here's Fleming looking for me. I'll get it around the corner, looking for Jayden Anthony. We still could have a go at scoring the first goal of the game here, but Anthony's cross is blocked. Oh, man. How we haven't scored there, I don't know. Anywhere else with that header, and surely it goes in. Anywhere else with the tackle on the defender, and surely we just tap it in from there as well. And into the path of Josh Giannelli. And back. Struck well, saved well. Giannelli still. Danger continually. Side netting from Ji-sung. Now another change for us, as here comes Koleosho on the left-hand side for Jayden Anthony. So now we do have... no, it was Hannibal for Laurent. Apologies, I was going off the hair. I should have looked at the face, because Hannibal does have his own face in the game. I don't know if Koleosho does he? I'm not sure, to be completely honest. But I was looking, it was the hair that let me know that it was not Koleosho earlier on. And it was Tresor coming on. And I thought it was the hair there of Koleosho again, but it wasn't. It was Hannibal. Hannibal's obviously got a hairband in this year, whereas previously I think he's just had the straight afro. That's what confused me. Here is Jayden Anthony still. And Lucas Pires to me. Quickly look for Zion Fleming. My poor pass was a little bit scuffed there. 15 minutes to go here. I'm on a 7.1, but it's nowhere near good enough. And a point isn't really good enough either to really challenge for top spot. We're only a point off top spot, but we could be up to 3 points off top spot by the end of this fixture if we can't find a goal. Josh Key to Ronalds, and as we tick over into stoppage time, they've kicked the ball straight off the pitch there. We're making a change, annoyingly, when a quick throw might actually have helped us threaten their backline. Lucas Pires has got it. I'm going to call for it here, and we'll try and get it forward quickly. And if... Challenge. Oh, it's going to be a 0-0 draw. And Lee threw my controller on the floor and did a slide tackle in the middle of the pitch as a result. It's going to be a 0-0 draw here against Swansea. Unfortunately, my header, really the closest we came as a side. They had a couple of chances themselves, but I don't know as the boos are really warranted. It wasn't a great performance, but surely we're allowed one off day. Calm down, fans, calm down. Only the one objective of the three, which was avoid losing the game. Obviously, conversion percentage can't be anything higher than 0 if you don't score a bleeding goal. And no one got close to an 8.5 in that one. It's Bristol City away in 13 days' time. So an international break ongoing at the minute in the save. It will be a brand new stadium for FC25 that we're playing in here today then. Never before have we ever, on any FC game or FIFA game in history, played at Ashton Gate. It's new this year, and I'm very much looking forward to seeing what it looks like in-game. We will, however, have a press conference question. Well, remember, Ches, our first press conference question comes from, actually, Jay Pywell, who's on the board behind me. It's the tongue-in-cheek one I mentioned earlier. It says, it's floating around the media that you're having some mini blackouts in your memory. You can't remember finishing the season at Inter Miami with the playoffs, and your 2 goals in a most recent game against Plymouth seem to be a grey area too. Obviously, for context, we lost the save, so couldn't finish the season into Miami, and the game crashed on me, and I lost the 2 goals against Plymouth, even though we kept them on the spreadsheet and manufactured the win for the team at the least. Are you struggling with the adjustment to life in Lancashire after your move from the sunnier climate of Miami? Potentially, some colder, damper, significantly wetter weather is certainly causing some brain fog for me here at Burnley. But we anticipate that we're going to be able to remember everything moving forward. One thing we know for sure is that this is a very good side that stand a great chance of getting promoted. 3 points at Ashton Gate would go a long way to doing so. 20% dribble success rate, 40% pass success rate. That's more like it. That's very much doable. The at-yo stand in front of us that we challenge against at the beginning of the day. I've not been to Ashton Gate in real life. I've been to quite a few grounds, IRL, with Cambridge over the years. Over the decades, as the case may be now for me, aging in real life. But Ashton Gate is not a ground I've ever managed to get to. It's been a while since we've played Bristol City in any sort of competitive fixture, and no other sides or no other games that I've been to have been at Ashton Gate. I've been to a few games that haven't involved Cambridge or Chelsea over the years, but never played here. Maybe this can be a ground tick for me on the app on my phone. Does this count? Does this count as having visited Bristol City? I don't think so, but would be cool if it did. Early shot from them. Well blocked. Although, was it blocked by a hand? It looks like it was. Free kick for Scott Twine here at Bristol City to maybe, former Burnley player of course, to maybe give them the lead. The answer is no. And the corner will come in from that far side. The Lansdowne stand there in the background. Not only have we not seen Ashton Gate in FC or FIFA before, but considering we're playing with the Pro camera, you see grounds that have been in the game for years and years and years from a different angle with this camera as well, which is nice. Even gives those grounds that even you've seen for decades, again, like Old Trafford and grounds as such, you get to see them in a different way with this Pro camera. Nathan Redmond, not necessarily as fast as he used to be, trying to race around the defender, who quite simply just walked towards the ball. Come on, Nath, better than that, please, pal. Let's not have back-to-back draws. Tresor into me. Turn and find Tresor again. Towards Pires, get myself in that gap. Heavy touch, but I am going to find Fleming, who's going to go for an ambitious effort that Bayezid is going to make a very comfortable save from, but I suppose worth a go at this stage. Good header by Laurent, and Fleming found, and surely will lay me in. Oh, I've just taken it too close to the defender. I don't know why. I drifted to the right there. I should have just stayed central. Can I win that? No. Oh, that was a brilliant opportunity to try and score the first goal of the game. One that I've absolutely wasted. Is Naki Wells now for Bristol City. Back to Knight. I can't get there. Scott Twine again. Through the gap to Naki Wells. Shot blocked. Shot blocked. Scott Twine. Knight. Well wide. Back to me. Fleming's making a run, but it's not really a run I don't think I can find. So we'll use Laurent short here. It's come back to me, but now he's got a little bit more space and he might be able to find Fleming, and he can do. And I'm going to run off Fleming, and he's going to go for goal. It's going to fall back to him. Was that a foul? Not really, just out-muscled, I think. Chances are coming at both ends of the pitch, but they are being blocked a lot. We saw that in the Swansea game too. Defence is on top so far today, which is certainly a change from the past couple of episodes where absolutely offences have been on top. And we've seen a lot of goals scored. Oh, I'm a long way out here. Blocked again. Oh, but by a hand. Free kick opportunity. Fleming currently the go-to free kick taker. I am training to become a better free kick taker myself. Fleming's free kick. Unsurprisingly blocked. Cullen into me though. Oh! And I've missed the target. Twine. Into Knight. Knight across to Maguane. Or McGuane? Him? I've no idea how to pronounce that name, I'm afraid. I apologise. He had an effort, though, that was decent, but well held by the keeper. Laurent in there to Tresor, who's quickly come to me. I was hoping that the aforementioned McGuane wouldn't get to me, but he has done. And here comes Sykes now down the wing. Bristol City. Options in the middle. It's going to need to cross it. Doesn't cross it. And we've won the ball back again. Pires to Tresor. Tresor will come to me. I'll turn McGuane this time. And find my teammate, Fleming. If he can turn back this way, we have the opportunity to get forward. I'll call for it. I'll help it on its way. I'm there again. Oh, Fleming's nipped in. Fleming! He's shot wide as well. Found Fleming again there. He's got the support out wide himself here. It's going to come back to me here. I'll look to slot him through there. He's gone quickly into Nathan Redmond, who will shoot and will not score. That's better. That's more like it. That's more the Burnley we know. Although the Burnley we truly know would probably have put that away. Not to worry. I tried to squeeze it through the gap. Can I get there? I can't. Positive start to the second half. Albeit itchy, apparently. Stay on side, Cyan. Found him. I'm arriving as quickly as I can. He doesn't need me. Saved again. Yeah, Park Ji-sung is another South Korean example of that. Redmond into me. Looking for Fleming. Christ, he went for me there. Back to me. Out my feet. On my left this time. It was on target. Saved well down low. I think we're on for all 3 accomplishments here. Only wanted a 7.5 from me, didn't it? Yeah. 100% pass accuracy. 88% dribble success rate. 7.9 of a 7.5 so far. That's over me. And annoyingly, straight to the keeper. Still 0-0. Win that. Well up, Laurent. Couldn't get it out of my feet. Couldn't get the ball back either. Nah! My guy delayed. I'm going to get sent here. My guy delayed in the challenge. The ball was there. It's going to be a red card. I get away with it. I pressed tackle and my guy stopped, hesitated, and then lunged. That was really, really strange. He went there and then lunged. He took a big step and then threw himself at it. I'm particularly fortunate to still be on the pitch there, but that was the game screwing me more so than me not being very good. Good header. Actually risked an injury there by lunging at it quite so aggressively. Look for Fleming through that gap. He's going to spin really well. Look for a fancy back heel, which doesn't work. Oh, 66th minute of the second game and still waiting for the first goal of the day, but it's not like there haven't been chances. Naki Wells could be in for one here. And Knight, shot blocked. I'm going for tackles because of contracts, lads. It just so happens that I'm getting booked for some as well. That's Koleosho for Redmond now. Harry Cornick's on for Bristol City. Good header. Flick it. Well up, Ches. Fleming. Come back this way, Zion. Cullen, Fleming. Nice. Help it on to Tresor. His options in the middle, including Fleming. I've called for it. I'll get it. And Zion, surely. How's he not? How's he not scored? He's got enough time to take a touch there as well. I can only do so much when trying to set my teammates up for assists. I have to rely on them to put the ball away at times. And they are letting me down at the moment. Knight. Bristol City. Well blocked. I hit Esteve's hand, but was in the box, so no foul. Fleming. I want to run off him. He's going to lay it out there to Tresor. Tresor quickly to me. Now we'll look for Zion Fleming through the gap. This time! This time! Burnley 1, Bristol City 0. Zion Fleming finally hits the back of the net. And I get the assist. At last today, a goal. Koleosho. Really know where to position myself here. That's to me, is it? No, apparently not. That one is, though. Fleming through the gap. Got support out wide if he needs it. That's a lovely ball. And Koleosho. Brilliant save by the keeper. Well worked. No second goal, but hopefully we've done enough to get the 3 points here. We've won that back as well. There might be a second goal in this for us as a team. If there is, hopefully it comes sooner rather than later. Zion. Zion! Good save again. This is decent play by Burnley. We have been good today. We could have had 2 or 3 goals in either game. I'm up for this. I'm not going to win it. Oh! And Jordan did, but he's missed the target. Or on to me. Just trying to get away. I'm not rapid. I'm not slow anymore, but I'm not rapid. Worrell. Tresor. Worrell to me. Looking for Tresor through that gap. Found well. Looking for Fleming. Is there a second? There is. Brilliant goal for Burnley. And we're 2-0 up. The defender maybe should have done better, but I don't think Dickey was quite. Oh no, it was this guy, Atkinson. He should have done better. He's got to block that. He's got to get to it first. Never mind. I don't care. 2-0 Burnley and a brace for my strike partner of sorts. I'm obviously sat behind him, but I get forward enough to really count myself as Zion Fleming's strike partner. We will play 94 minutes at Aston Gate, and my first ever game at this ground ends in victory. All 3 accomplishments achieved. Would be my understanding that Zion Fleming got the man of the match in that game. So I don't anticipate that I forgot to check actually, but I'm pretty sure Zion Fleming will have gotten a better match rating than me in that one. got a game against Coventry in 2 days' time. I've heard the scouts here to take a look at you. No pressure. Does that mean there's someone else here looking at me now? Do we have a fifth club interested in us? We don't yet. Okay. Well, someone's here looking at me. And hopefully they'll see me perform very well against Coventry. That's the plan. Anyway, we do have a second press conference question for you today. Comes from O. Gibbs. It says, seeing as you've joined Burnley, are you hoping to follow in the footsteps and emulate a certain other Chris Wood, who also played for Burnley? Obviously, Chris Wood, the Kiwi striker, New Zealander, who played for Burnley, has also played for Nottingham Forest and for a couple of other sides as well, West Bromwich Albion of note. I'd like to play for some bigger clubs throughout the course of my career, but who knows? Maybe we will at some point end up playing for another club that Chris Wood has played for. Not my ambition to follow his footsteps, but just so happens to be coincidence that we've ended up at a club that he played for too. So those that have Wood on the back of their old shirts, they get their money's worth even more so now. Who knows? I might end up at the same club as Chris Wood at some point. It's never happened yet. Shot conversion rate is 60%. Take 2 shots on target. Well, we have to hope that they go in, don't we? Even if I get 2 of the 3 shots on target, that's only just by 1% gotten me, or actually 6%, sorry, I thought it was 65, 6% gotten me that. So I need to get those 2 shots on target in of the 3 that I'm looking for the boost with personality points as well. Ultimately, at the minute, we're so comfortably in the first team, that was a bit fancy, it doesn't really matter whether we get these objectives or not. As long as we get the match rating, we'll maintain our starting lineup position. But it would be nice to get them if we can. We've been getting goals and assists quite regularly recently, as well as yellow cards, actually. I've got a lot more yellow cards in this save so far than I normally get. But that's because of the position I'm playing and the objectives for some of the contracts that I need for other clubs. I've never needed to put tackles in to earn a contract before. Now, I do need to put stand tackles or slide tackles in to win contracts. And as such, I'm putting my foot in, and on the odd occasion, I'm doing it not very well. 4 yellow cards for me so far this season, 1 more, and I will miss a game in the Championship. I'll be suspended. Give that to Laurent. You can come back to me. A lot of space here. Connor Roberts running off me. Connor Roberts will look for... Connor Roberts! Big save. The right back in the false back role. Getting forward well. Oh! Couldn't have been any closer without hitting the woodwork or it going in. Tried to bend it and use the finesser from the edge of the box. And I've just missed the target. Roberts into me. It was Cullen, I think. Nice run inside the line there from Lucas Pires. And Fleming's in. And Fleming has not been able to score. Dovin makes a very good save. And Coventry keep their clean sheet for the time being. Zion actually had a little bit of space to maybe get a little bit closer to goal there before taking the shot. It was accurate and towards the bottom corner. But he wasn't able to find the back of the net. And I'm not able to find him there either. He's just run away from me rather than showing for it to feet. We could have been, arguably should have been, 1-0 up in this game against Coventry so far. Oh, that's really well done. Excellent save from Trafford, though. Coventry should have taken the lead themselves there. Corner's coming from that far side. It's dangerous. It's decent. It's wide from them. It's another corner, I think. No, it's a goal kick. 0-0 in the first game at Turf Moor. We won away, and so far 0-0 back at Turf Moor again. But this has had certainly more chances than the Swansea one, and you feel like a goal is coming today, just as it did come at Ashton Gate as well. Unless they score with this attack, Coventry, which they evidently now won't, then we will end this first half at 0-0. Oh, well done, Ches. That was rubbish. Jaden Anthony and Lucas Pires. And to me, bearing down on goal. Still bearing down on goal. Still bearing down on goal. Scoring! What a solo effort! We said a goal is coming. A goal has arrived. I think that warrants my celebration, doesn't it? Oh, I'm so flexible. Look at that. All of the agility in the world. What a run. They just kept backing away. I think they were concerned about where Zion Fleming was. So I was like... I guess I'll just keep going then. And I've got the finishing on the end of it to bury it. 1-0 Burnley. Ah, it's gone that way. Fair enough. Mason Clark. Hadji Wright's running off him. Hadji Wright's free and in the box. And Trafford has to make another save to deny our opposition a goal. We're making a change. I've had 2 shots. Hadji Wright has had 5. 5! Well, that's going to come to me. Alright, that didn't work. I think it hit my hand as well. It did. Sick. Sambo. Sambo on for Pires. I don't know if Sambo's played for us so far this season. But he's playing for us now. And hopefully he's a decent defender. Because, quite frankly, we want to hold on to this 1-0 lead, don't we? See, pal. Oh, my God. We had a scout present watching us today. Oh, I thought it was in. Oh, the net rippled. I was about to explode. But a scout looking at us today, and we really are putting in a performance to impress. Where the scout is from, I don't know. I could have sworn that had bent into the top corner. It hit the support post and then the net from the wrong side, and it had me well and truly fooled. Still only 1-0. I'll lift this looking for Zion, who's won the header well. Is there to be another goal? Look for Fleming. Great tackle. Challenge, well up. Comfortable header. Sambo finds Trésor. I'll go to Trésor again, who's got Zion Fleming there. Fleming. Fleming! Buried! 2-0 Burnley. It's been a long time, I think, since anyone other than myself or Zion Fleming have scored a goal for this football club. But we keep winning games! Please be on. I think he is. I think there was a man in the middle that played Sambo on there. He's lost it, though. Good header. Try again, lad. Alright. Maybe I'll try again from range. Oh, dear. I wish I didn't, though. I'm on a 9.6. 5 minutes to go here. Hadji Wright picked up a knock for Coventry. We're going to get 7 points today, which is still a decent haul. Obviously, the draw against Swansea wasn't ideal. Is that a free kick for us? It is. Fleming might well go for goal here. I'll try and make a run that he can use if he wants to float it in. He has gone for goal. I'd have done the same. I don't blame you. Yeah, we were 4th and Swansea were 8th at the time, I think, so you really can't blame anyone for the 0-0 draw. It was just a solid, hard-fought game between 2 very good sides. Got the better of Bristol City. We've gotten the better of Coventry. And we are very pleased with how this season is going so far at Burnley. We definitely are putting up a promotion to the Premier League challenge. The question remains whether we can see it through. And the question remains, if we do, whether you guys would vote for me to spend... That was a weird save. For me to spend the next season here as well. I guess it depends ultimately who else comes in for me this year or what contracts are made available to me for next season. But we're enjoying life in the northwest of England at the moment. I'm going to go for a power shot. I shouldn't have done. Never mind. We could still get another goal. No. All right. 2-0 again for the second game in a row. We'll take it. Thank you very much for the 6 points from the 2 wins, and the draw against Swansea adds a 7th. Will we be going up from 4th in the table any higher, or are we staying just in the playoffs? It's very close for those automatic promotion spots. Big win for Norwich against Plymouth. Man of the match performance for me, my first of the day, or only of the day, considering that was the 3rd game of the day. First for 3 games. We went back to back to back in the last episode. I didn't get man of the match despite my 9.1 against Bristol City because Zion Fleming got both goals. So he got man of the match on that occasion. He got a goal again today, but I got one as well. Ekdal's out for 5 days, which is fine. Now, there was a scout there to look at me, supposedly. Thanks to everyone for believing in me. I've tried to get fitter and stronger and work harder. Feels like it's paying off now. Apparently, Eurycles had his heart broken because my hard work is paying off. Same with Arturo Fletcher. I don't quite think social media works as it's supposed to at the minute, does it? Stoke away is the next game, but you may have noticed what that position said next to Burnley there as we head towards the Bet365 stadium. It read second. It reads third now. We are a point off top spot, only in third because of goals scored, because goal difference is the same. And we're 4 points clear of West Brom and 6 points inside the playoffs at the minute. We said earlier that it felt like it was only myself and... or is it my actions? Myself and Zion that had scored goals for the club this season. Zion has 11. I have 5. Tresor has 2. Bayer 1. And Koleosho 1. Although Koleosho only scored in the Carabao Cup. Bayer's came in pre-season. Tresor's came in the Championship. And all of mine and most of Zion's have as well. 5 goals, 5 assists for me so far this season in the Championship. Very, very good season for the 73 rated me. We will be going up in rating, I'm sure, or certainly improving overall with or improving on an individual stat basis with the next episode. Stoke away, then Middlesbrough at home and Derby at home. Big game in the automatic promotion hunt as we move into December. We'll wait and see if anyone signs for the club in January. Hopefully we don't sell anyone at this stage of the season. But that's all for today's episode and for the My Player videos this week, this being Friday's video. So do drop the video a like if you've enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel and you won't miss out on any more to come. Of course, the next episode will come on Monday. There may well be F1 content for you on the channel over the weekend, so keep your eyes peeled for that. I'll be live streaming more of this and the Everton Save on Sunday, so come and join me on stream. Links in the description to those. But for now, I'll see you later. Bye.